Hold up, Diddy. Hit him with part two, son.
Welcome back to another episode of 1320 Stuff. I'm so excited. I have all of my friends here. My favorite group chat is here, and we are going to talk about friendship amongst Black women and just the Black woman experience in general. We're going to have a lot of fun. So I will let them all introduce themselves. Everybody should already know me. My name is Lindsey. And then we can just go around, starting with my girl back here.
I'm Jasmine with a Y.
Oh, just name.
Yes.
Oh, I'm Jasmine with an I.
I'm Jasmine. This is
Dang, we should have three Jasmine. We call them by their last name, but so we got Glass, Stewart, Meeks,
Resheida, you guys can make me.
I'm CJ.
And I am Ariel.
All right, so oh wow.
Sorry.
Ariel.
The nice one?
No.
Yeah, that's what we said. Okay, so Darryl is off the camera. He doesn't want to be on camera with us, but he's gonna quarterback.
This is
the
bad TV.
Yes,
This is great TV. It'll be on MTV.
So, ladies, let me ask you guys this. Start out. How would you describe your friendship?
Our friendship group or just our friendship?
Your friendship amongst each other.
I would describe it as dynamic. It's like always changing, always evolving. You know.
And you want to evolve now, because I don't want to stay the same.
We went from
Yeah.
church friends to like occasional like Facebook,
So
social
you all
media friends.
met in church?
Yes.
Yes.
We all know each other from church in some capacity. Like we met
Yes.
at different times in church, but we've all met at the same church.
Some
So
of us
you've
went to high
added
school together.
over the years.
I think it's just evolved because I think everybody was always there, but we weren't a group.
Right.
So it was like we all had our own groups, and then somehow, and I really don't even know how it happened.
I know exactly how it happened.
I know how it happened as well.
So
I think I know, too.
we're all different best friends with each other. So there's like different groups of bestest friends, but we all know each other. Then we all took a trip to Jamaica.
Oh,
Yo,
was
You
you?
No,
gotta start
we
with
all
Facebook. Start with
Rashida
Facebook.
didn't go to Jamaica.
No, but that's how we all kind of
Came
got
together.
in this first group.
Yeah.
We all took a trip to Jamaica, and we all ended up in a group chat about Jamaica.
Yes,
So that was
but I
the
gotta
first
put it in
thing.
at the
And
end.
then there was another group chat that included Jasmine Stewart and Resheida, but not all of us. So then we had all these separate group chats
Yes.
with basically the same people, and we just somebody, I think it was Resheida,
Yeah,
started
Rashida put our
a
list
group,
on.
one group chat with all of us in it.
That's
So
it.
that's how it
That
started.
is how we all came together.
So you guys are like the Mighty Morphin. You just keep adding.
We
to
did.
it.
than anybody could ever have. Yes.
A group of besties.
Yes.
That's exactly.
Yeah.
Everybody
That was the name of the group chat at
Yeah,
first,
top
was the best friend.
Yeah.
But now the new name really describes who we are to each other.
The
new
gas
name is
station.
called The
The
gas
gas station.
And we gas each other up. But we really be proud of each other. Like,
Yes,
No fact.
they
genuine.
really say, like, you look at the people you hang around, that's going to be like your net worth one day.
Mhm.
And I got a good, bright future.
Ooh.
'Cause
Well, now.
these people
We're really helping our average.
Okay, I'm like, now this the shining star speaking. But okay.
Resheida just helping the average.
Yeah.
So let me ask you guys this, since you kind of mentioned it a little bit. Typically on television, we see in reality shows many Black women friendships portrayed. Would you say those portrayals are inaccurate? Because it seems like you all are very supportive of each other. Not to say you don't have, beef at times, but we tend to see a lot of conflict in those relationships. Is that the norm? Is your group abnormal? Like, what's that like for you all?
Well, we're not gonna sugarcoat it. We do have arguments, and everybody doesn't get along at all times. But
Well, I
we
think they're
bring it
super
back
minor
together.
though, and
very
not to be like deep or anything, but I think the fact that all of us are spirit-led women already starts us on an even playing field. So the fact that we're all met in church, we are Christians, and no matter what, we're never going to be unchristian with each other. So I think that the foundation helps already. The little tidbits that we have, and then we're also all women who have done therapy in some way, most of us.
Oh yeah, I did.
So
But
that
not
has.
Please.
Oh yeah, I did.
I went to a few. I ain't staying
No, I
home.
agree with that. I think that
It
we.
wasn't consistent.
I think everybody has problems sometimes. I do think that sometimes when I talk to other groups of people or men and they describe women, I'm like, nobody in my friends group is like that. Like I do feel like I feel different than like what I see on social media or what I see on a reality show. So I don't know if that's fake or if we just are different, you know, more elevated in our thinking. But I feel like for the most part, if a topic comes up in our group thread, we may have different perspectives, but I feel like everybody is at a level of maturity to where if there is a problem, it isn't like what you see on social media.
Yeah.
So I think that, we are a little different when it comes to that.
And who you are, you kind of draw. And I feel like all of us are really introspective. And we'll talk to each other and be like, am I wrong about this?
Yes.
And
Oh, because
all
y'all
of
done
us
got
kind
me
of-
together
We
plenty
did.
of
Yes.
times.
Jasmine was like, whoa.
Yes.
Oh, we get Jasmine together.
We're solid though, right? Okay.
So, are you the problem child?
No.
Thank you.
We
Wow.
have problem twins. Them two right here are problem twins.
Well, I don't even think Ariel isn't anymore.
Only
Ariel has-
problem within a group.
Yeah, I think
Oh, that's true.
Ariel's
She got
married
married.
now,
Yeah.
so she's so different.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, so one.
Yeah,
again,
she's
Oh, yes. 'Cause he
He's
asked
married
me.
and she's engaged. So we have one married and one engaged.
Congratulations.
Okay.
Speaking of relationships, do you guys discuss your romantic relationship?
Yes.
Yes.
Very
In
much.
detail.
So different from the men.
But you know what? I won't even say that. I think that some people do. I think that we talk enough, or enough people will talk to where some people who don't like to share don't have to feel the pressure of it, because we'll chime in so much that you can be private if you want to, and we won't even realize it. I think that's the beauty of group chat. It's like if somebody starts talking about something that I don't really want to talk about, I don't feel the pressure of chiming in because everybody else will. But some of us will go into good detail about it.
Is there anything off limits in your friendship?
What do you mean off limits? Like to talk about?
Girl code.
That's a whole different than off limits.
That's
Well,
outside.
girl code is
Right.
like talking to somebody that someone
Yeah.
else in the group
Yeah.
has talked to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do think it's a girl code. I don't know if we've ever had a conversation about what the code is.
I think it's just
I
Yeah,
think
you
it's
just
just
know.
we know.
Right.
And we do have like a lot of little side conversations too to check in. So like sometimes one person will have a side conversation with somebody in the group that may know the person in the group better, and it's like, hey, I want to run this past you before I say something in the chat or before I say something to her. Like, what do you think? And that has helped, I think, a lot of different situations where you're able to kind of talk through that with just one singular person. And then by the time you come to the group chat, all of your thoughts are kind of, you know, laid out and whatever the case may be. As far as I think talking about anything, I think we talk about
everything.
everything.
I don't think any topic is off limits for us to discuss.
So do women talk about their sexual experiences with each other?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Of course.
Girl, what you talking about in there?
They're like, give us
Recommendations.
a recommendation.
Sometimes to the point where we might be thrown off.
Yeah.
But
But
hey,
now, I do think though, we talk about sex, but I think the older we've gotten, because there was a time when the group chat was smaller where we would send pictures or we would talk. Yeah, we would talk very specifically. B, Jasmine, and me, this one and this
Us
one.
three had a
We
group
would
chat.
send pictures of the situations and talk very candidly about that. As a woman today, if I was actively dealing with someone, I would not do that. So I do think that it's evolved. Like, I don't know if we talk very more broadly about sex than we used
It's
to.
not a show and tell.
It's not like, let me tell you what
Oh,
me and my
no,
man
man.
are doing. Because
Well, back in the day, you were just maybe talking to someone, but now your relationship is more serious. You wouldn't necessarily show and tell somebody that you're in a serious relationship with. But back in the day, you know,
Just a free for all.
Yeah, free for all. Free for all.
So,
We're not gonna talk about spouses.
no.
parts.
Ever.
No.
so
I don't want to see that.
one of you married and the other engaged and you know,
Very
two
serious
mothers.
relationship.
How is that changing the dynamic of the group?
That's a good question.
again, it changes every now and then. Like, we have seasons where we're all busy, and then we have seasons where, and I think it helps because there's so many of us. So sometimes it's like 3 or 4 of us are hanging and the other ones aren't. And then it'll switch a rule. Like, literally, some people will be in the mix and then out the mix, and we all have grace for that because different things are happening. As long as I got at least 1 or 2 of y'all, I'm fine. It don't have to be everybody. I just need 1 or 2.
Gathered, okay.
It does change though, because you'll look up and it'll be a time where you're talking to one person every day, and then something will shift or like whatever happens in life, and then you're not. I think the group chat is what saves everybody because it's just an effortless friendship.
It's like a check-in,
Yes.
even if you don't have time. Because I feel like the older you get, you're used to talking to people like all the time. But after a while, life just, you don't have the patience to talk to nobody every day. And it's not a take it personal, like, oh, hey, we ain't talk. It's like we're all living life. You know, like people have families, relationships, full-time jobs, part-time jobs, other things going on. So you just kind of take the group chat like, okay, we checked in this week. Even if we don't even talk in the group chat every day, just to like get a feel for how everybody doing during the week means a lot. And it takes the pressure, like she said, of like, oh, well, I got to check in because I ain't heard from them. We too old for that.
So you all are still kind of being more organic.
Yeah, it's not a force. Like, we don't have to talk in there every day, or I don't have to talk to anybody every day.
It's a source of comfort because I really feel like they're in my back pocket. Any given moment, my friends are right on this hip. And I feel it's like it's a
Very true. You got it.
You got
You got a next
to
tip.
we got to talk about that, girl. We don't do phone calls.
Do you all have is there a leader among you? Is that one person leads the group? Are there character types in your group? The loud one, the crazy one?
Well, that's the loud one.
There's definitely characters. I don't know if it's a leader,
but yeah, it's definitely.
Well, speak them now. Which one is who?
I don't think it's a leader, but I think it's characters.
Who's the character?
Yeah, Ariel got a different character. She used to have a very specific character, which was just like extremely fun loving. You knew you was gonna have a good time. She was gonna be turned.
No. She's like, that's why
I was trying to be nice about saying how you used to be.
I can see the wheels are turning in her mind.
I was trying not to be
a wild girl. She used to be a wild
Oh, she
girl.
was a crazy one.
I was
She
a little
was a wild
crazy,
child.
but I'm a little more toned down.
Yes, because she's married. She's wild too.
Yeah.
And she still is a little bit if you give her some time, but she got kids, so she keep it calm. CJ is the mother, and she always has whatever you need in her bag or in her trunk, and she's gonna call and make sure there's a reservation and make sure that we all on time and figure it out.
She was here early today. I was like, classic CJ.
CJ.
I thought she was calling me to say, do you want to ride together? I'm like, yes. She was like, I'm here. I'm like, hey. I was doing my makeup.
Both of the Jasmines are be late, but this Jasmine is I think she's like the jokester. She's very funny and she know the music, and to me that's her like more entertaining in that way. I feel like Jasmine Stewart is gonna check up on everybody. She gonna make sure you're doing fine. She's gonna reach out to you. She gonna be like, "Hey girl, just making sure you're good. What you doing? Heard from me."
Sending sweet messages.
Yes.
Lindsey is the therapist, and if you want to know what something is,
Hey, if you want it straight, no chaser, baby.
straight no chaser, she gonna
Straight,
get it.
Yeah. And
Resheida is the superstar and famous.
She the storyteller.
She's
She
the
is a storyteller.
She is romantic side, you know, she's the
the
romantic,
fantasy world,
yeah.
which I love. I live for it. I
She
really
asks
do.
great follow-up questions.
Yes.
A lot of times the conversations go longer because she be like, okay, but what happened?
Yes.
Tell me the story.
Absolutely.
Dig deeper.
Yes.
Yes, she always
that's
asks
very true.
follow-up questions, and then we have to keep going because she wants the story.
Yeah. I think we work perfect because no two people have the exact same role. So it's never any competition of like who's gonna be this today. I feel like we all get to like 100% be ourselves, and there's a space for each person. So I feel like we're very lucky to have this kind of dynamic in this group.
We are lucky.
Yeah.
We are.
Have you all ever experienced jealousy in the group?
Yes,
What?
I have, and they don't know it yet.
Because when we talked about this, we were like, "Is there anything?"
No, and nobody responded. Nobody responded.
I'm right after you. I'm right after you.
Here it is.
Ooh, I can't wait to hear this.
Everybody here is a bridesmaid.
Okay, but let's be
Sit in the audience alone.
Rashida
Wait,
has been
bridesmaids and who's wedding?
And different
it's
ways, two weddings.
for everybody.
So you've never been a bridesmaid in any of the weddings?
Well, they haven't happened yet.
Well, I
haven't
haven't had my wedding yet.
She got
She's
married
married,
this
but she
year.
hasn't had the ceremony.
Right.
Yeah.
But to be fair, Resheida is we've all been friends like in a group, and I feel like Resheida and I have always been friends, but she's a little bit more new, and not new as in like yesterday, but as far as
It
to
doesn't
the
feel like
group.
it doesn't feel like
It feels
she's
brand
It's
new.
been years.
Oh, I was gonna say, I feel like I'm the
I
new one.
commandeered her friends. I'm an introvert. Real talk. This is what I did. Because for my 35th birthday, I wanted a girls group, and I just trust Lindsey's friends, and she talks to me. So
But you and I have had
We're
our own
friends.
friendship as well.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I thought that was new.
what?
No.
Yes, I am.
Well,
I'm
that
saying
goes back to we all knew
word.
each other in
Yeah.
some
It wasn't
capacity.
like you were a stranger.
Yeah.
No.
And we all felt super comfortable with
But
you.
it was the first time that we like all went out together. When I was like, "Come to my birthday party."
Yeah.
I was like, "I
But
feel like
it didn't feel when we went to Cabo. But it didn't feel like we were
Because
like
that's when the
just like kicking it.
No,
it
we
was
went
not.
out
It just
Well,
felt
we all
weird.
kicked it at Jasmine's birthday.
I feel like we're working something out, and I don't know if this is for the show. Not even
And
entertaining.
the only thing I was gonna say was, and I don't think it's jealousy. I'm very proud of all of my friends. The only thing is like all of them have like businesses outside of their full-time jobs. So like Resheida said, we call our group chat the gas station. So they usually have something to gas each other about with their business. I work a 9 to 5, and
I work a 9 to 5. I don't got no business.
well, you even have
you promote
have
every
this.
5 seconds.
You have
Promote
this.
what?
You be
She
promoting.
sound like you got the.
you got a
Oh,
whole
yeah.
show. You know what I
Okay.
She
mean?
said she doesn't have like a bonus.
Yeah, so
Ooh, baby, you
I don't
stressing
ever
me
feel
out.
I
But
feel-
that's okay because we on the we got
we got something in order. But
CJ wants to start a business.
Can you share what it is?
No. CJ just shared she wanted to start a business, and I absolutely love pushing people to do
So
stuff.
gas-
So
it's the
gas
gas
station.
station.
yes, and now that she said that
Premium.
again, I'm like, I'm gonna make a mental note to be texting her to be like, hey, did you? What's the name? Like, what are we about to do? Like, what's happening?
But that's it's not a jealousy thing. So
Do
that's
you
why
all ever tell each
I
other
do
when it's a
think-
bad idea?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
When what's a
I
bad
don't
idea?
know
Like a
if you say
business?
Because
Wait, what
it's always
When
gas.
something is
No,
a
it's
bad
not
idea.
always gas. And even as I asked them a question as a mother And I just thought I was so right, but I was so wrong.
We was like, nah.
She sent screenshots and everything. Like she knew
I was
she
ready
just
for the
knew she was
gas.
coming to the group chat to get validated, and
they straight
girl, you're wrong.
But I think
They didn't
we all
have
tread
anybody.
lightly with that though too, because we only have 2 moms in the group. You know, so it's
So
not
we
like
give
we
our
can speak
opinion.
with experience, but you know, we try to give each other like that sweet type of, you know.
Not that they didn't give it to
Oh.
me.
No.
you was being mean to that
I
lady.
think we
She
treaded
just-
lightly though. I don't think we came out the gate. It was real slow, and then
It
when
was
somebody else said, it, I was
slow.
like, yeah. I was thinking it, but I was trying to take it easy. So
I think you also know who can take it. Jazz can take it. Like she
and that's why Mix be
is
the
the
leader of the
person-
person to give it
She
to.
be the leader.
You
of
let the
person
best-
that be giving it to people.
you
she
let the
definitely
best
leads
friend
that.
do it. You wait for
Yeah.
the best friend to
Yeah.
do it,
Me
and then
started
you jump
it.
on.
She was like,
Yeah.
well,
Exactly. And then we was like, whoops, and she
Because I'll do that to Resheida. If it's something with Resheida, I'll be the first to be like, nah, girl, because I think.
Yeah, you do.
And then
Like, you
because I
romanticize
feel,
stuff too much.
I feel
Yeah,
more
you like,
comfortable with her, so I think, you know.
All right, this time we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.